Vast beaches, and welcome to part 6 of Date Everything. We're just kind of very slowly going through this, and I appreciate the slowness of this whole entire thing. Mainly just because I know that I get burnt out if I start trying to speed through games or try to do much longer streams for things. I know I definitely got burnt out in Stardew Valley when doing that. So we are obviously taking things through 2 hours little segments here, and I appreciate you keeping up with me. So let me go get the game go ahead and yeah, we'll just get into it. Turn on the desktop audio, and I'm gonna change a few things around here for just a minute. Moving some dishes out of the way. Place. And good here in just a minute.
Team 17.
There we go.
Sassy Trap Games.
There we go. All right.
Date everything.
We still have people to go find. We still have a lot of things to romance. But again, this is a very very long game that, unless you are sitting down and just constantly going through things, this takes a while. Me, I also like hearing all the dialogue. This phone needs to shut up, so I do not have that anymore on my mic here, because fuck having vibrate sounds through my mic, because this mic is very sensitive and picks everything up. Anyway, so let us see what we got. Okay, so I found Kurt and Rod. So I still need to find several people here. Is that a basketball hoop? Okay. You know, that's a video game console. Let's actually take a look at some of the TV stuff. Let's take a look at the playground, shall we? Turn that off so I can mouse. Oh god, I wish the mouse smoothing was a little bit better, but talk about TV we shall.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer. The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. The fantastic red shirt means you're ready to flirt. How can I cater to my greatest spectator? Then, let's get ready to rumble!
That's pretty
Before
good.
we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene.
I love this already. I like
name's
this guy.
Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli? Holy smokes, folks!
So I am gonna run through the outfit like I normally do here. And what we got going on is we got some TV shoes, some remote control shoes, with the soles being the broadcast test that's in there. Shin guards are actually going to be the batteries for, say, a remote. Looks like the bell bottoms for the flares here look to be, it's a little difficult to make out. be real honest with you. It kind of looks like the backside of a TV. And then the pants leading up, obviously looks like backside TV, front side being the static of a screen. Belt is going to be the controls on a TV. We lead up with the shirt with the power button choker. The hair is put into that test image, and your bracers in this case are going to be the various controls of a remote. Nice.
So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
Oh, and then the eyes apparently are two different colors, being red and blue. I wonder where the green is, to be honest with you, but it kind of makes sense. There's only two, you can only do two colors there. Those two RGB. 5,000, really?
Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers.
God, the energy in this guy is insane.
Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Is your piercing? Sorry. Racing. Jesus, that's... I can't read today.
Prohibitively expensive.
Sign me up.
Yeah! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
I have to.
It's true, you yabba dabba do.
Loading programming, loading programming. Optimizing for comedy, haha. Analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls pump straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Let's do home renovation.
Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y.
There is just so many references in here. I'm loving this so damn much. Give me 1 minute. I can move that camera. There we go.
From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
Why would I watch that? I would so totally watch
So,
that.
my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
I love it. Let's watch.
Nice! Let me just get a summation of the station's location and... Shazbot! I've made a huge mistake.
Oh no. What's wrong?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Another casualty at Peak TV.
Just hang tidy, Aphrodite! I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series! So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Let's do a reality competition.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken.
I don't get that reference.
Outdated? It's consecrated. You better get educated before I get agitated. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar.
Oh no.
Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars.
Saw that one coming.
With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
What rhymes with yes?
Pretty good. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and don't.
What's up?
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
Oh, that looks like there's everything on the
Yeah,
mind.
if you like eating trash, you idiot! Sorry, don't want to be rude. But dude, Valdiviflix shows are like a sack of crap barbecued.
I guess that's true.
Damn straight, soulmate! Put enough pros about that crap hose they need to foreclose. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Yeah, let's do a little community access.
Seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows. And you want to watch the community access station?
Just kidding.
Okay. Woo! You really had me worried there. I was like 30 seconds from having you committed. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Yeah, maybe I should just
Makes
go.
sense. Just, one more thing.
What's up?
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
Over your quality program? Never.
Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
I think the reason we can't go outside is so that this way we don't have to make a Queen I'm in love with my car reference. It's about the only thing I can think of. Alright, controller time.
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Alright. Alright, as a breakdown, we got ourselves pretty nice thigh-high boots here. The controller being split into two, so you got D-pad on one side, your classic 4 buttons on the other, sticks in the middle. Coming out the back side, looks like part of the dress that she's got on here, being the power cable and a HDMI cable. The other side being hooked up to a remote control gun, as though it was be like the what was it, the Atari? It was an Atari shooter gun that they used for duck hunt. Other than that, we got bracers. Everything's lit up. Really can't quite make out. Everything's kind of squarish here. Makes sense. Now you do have the Atari style logo right there in the middle of the dress underneath the star. A CD coming out, or sorry, a game disc coming out of the right pauldron there. So probably meant to be the Wii, if anything. And then as far as the headpiece goes, we have a controller broken up into 3 separate pieces, being left side, right side, and a middle for an indication of power. Nice.
Which way do you want to go?
Very forward. Think we're met.
Of course we've met. We're in the middle of a huge battle for Regolith on Colony 16.
Yeah, let's battle.
Had me scared for a second, Yael. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Interesting. We got a power button on the right shoulder.
What are we gonna do?
Let's talk to him.
Talk to them? Sure. I guess I'll just put my weapon down and wait for the bullets to whiz through my skull. Damn, all this yapping and now we're overrun. I'm shooting! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Oh yeah. Right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Follow me.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk-picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Get done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt and Surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
Okay, we have a slight change in the costume with what looks to be a VR headset on a helmet. Neat.
Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Let's give her a wink and a smile.
Oh, guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Craw. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
To the boss.
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
Turn off my camera for just 1 second.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power. Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
Doing her in the face already.
The glowing
Come on.
crack seems to swell.
Eat charge! Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Happy Sunday, Candles. I almost said Saturday because I'm used to streaming on Saturday. Happy Sunday, indeed. Use items.
Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Wow, did that without even a single save.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was Saturday.
Great job, Guile. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'm so glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
That's good.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again. My friend. This time for good.
I like that. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's see. Not the floor. The rug? Rug doesn't do anything. That's able. Remote. Oh, that's for the TV. What's this?
The distinct scent of books, that slight hint of vanilla and mystery, fills your nose. And while it's not at all unwelcome, it is strange to smell it when you're not actually paging through any of your books. It only takes you a few moments to track down the source of the smell. What appears to be the spirit of literature hovers a few feet away from you, nose in a book. When he sees you, he nearly drops the book he's holding, rewarding you with a glare.
Ah! Oh, for God's sake, you cannot sneak up on me like that when I'm reading! You have no way of knowing what world I've been in. I might mistake you for a zombie or an ill-mannered country gentleman, and, well...
Chat ads in 1 minute.
I might have to act accordingly, you see.
That would be bad?
Yes! Probably. I suppose that would depend, wouldn't it? My name is Lyric.
Interesting. So instead of any sort of legs, we instead have what looked to be a mermaid tail, this time being made out of paper. A scroll of parchment, a little bit around his back, various tattoos, including a supposedly a bookworm on the left forearm there, a couple of quills there in the center. More linens wrapping around his front there for the torso with a newspaper for a collar. And the hair being an open book with that bookmark sticking out.
I chose the name myself, you know. I was originally written as Lionel. Can you imagine?
No.
I am the embodiment of all literature, an indisputable master of the written word. I have read positively everything. I am voracious with books, poetry, magazine articles, any genre, any length, any style. I love it all. I know you're curious about all that, so I figured I'd offer it right up front.
Smarts. Okay. I'm totally curious. What are you reading right now?
What am I not reading right now is a shorter answer. This one right here is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sink, a riveting account of voyaging in a submersible to rescue a clean sponge from a dirty band of moldy criminals.
Okay. Hat on a Hudson Roof, Angles in America, Archive of Our Home, a gay dumbbell fucked my car's butt, and now they're both pregnant. Pounded in the butt by abstract concepts of self-improvement with my gym equipment watches. What are... Let me read those one more time here, just because they sound so much like mangas. A gay dumbbell fucked my car's butt, and now they're both pregnant. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches. That's great.
This one, Angles in America, is a non-fiction history on the American phobia of rounded spaces. A bit dry, but it does make you see space and architecture in a new light. And this one I picked up on a whim, and I won't put down until they pry it out of my cold papier-mâché fingers. Pounded in the butt by the abstract concept of self-improvement while my gym equipment watches. This Chuck Pringle fellow, he really has a line on the object erotica market.
Do you have a favorite?
Ah, that's like asking if a potter has a favorite ball of clay. I couldn't possibly choose among my balls.
Okay.
They all contribute to this chaotic and adorable additive sculpture that is me.
You have a favorite genre to write?
Right. Do I have a favorite genre to write? Well, we have arrived at my tragic flaw much more quickly than I would have liked. Usually I get at least a few minutes of stimulating conversation out of a stranger before I'm forced to share my great shortcoming.
Which is you don't write?
I am a reader, but not a writer.
There it is.
Sadly, I've never even written a paragraph. Not a single line of text. Not a word. Not a punctuation mark.
Gotta do something about that.
You? We? Do you mean that you would help me write? Write with me? We could co-author the first book of lyric?
Yes, first book of lyrics, pretty cool title.
Well, I never. This is most excellent. I wager you're about to become the first human in history to help a book write a book. All very exciting. I have some materials to gather. Pens, paper. We'll probably need quite a bit of extra paper to crumple dramatically on the floor when writer's block sets in. Oh, how fun! I'm about to experience writer's block! All right, I'll get to gathering. I'll need some time, but when you return, ready shall I be.
Okay. I don't think we've done the window yet, have we?
The figure who stands before you has the casual, confident air of someone who knows just what she's about. Her short hair glows with the colors of sunrise, and her blue eyes drink you in without a trace of shame or embarrassment. She evaluates you with a hand on one hip, her draped clothing subtly highlighting curves you'd never have expected from your rigid, structured window.
Well, hi there. I'm Gwendolyn.
Right off the bat, and I am loving this whole entire character design here. Giving Miss Frizzle vibes, for sure. But in the feet, heels, very nice. Everything is in framed, as far as windows would go. Pants in this case being a kind of a starry night, looking through a very large rounded windows here. In the top being a standard 4-foot window, able to slide up and down and latch into place. The waist being the window sill, funny enough, and draped around her as far as like a shawl is a couple of drapes complete with curtain rods, and a necklace being the drawstring for curtains. Nice. It's like a pull chain for turning blinds on the wrist there for a bracelet, and tattooed arbirds. Nice. I like.
And you? Well, you're quite the looker, aren't you?
I sure am.
Definitely. Harr.
Ma'am.
You're the one looking out at me all the time. Look, I don't mean to be so forward, but I've found I'm happiest when I'm transparent about what I want and what I'm looking for. And unlike most everyone here, I've been ogled by humans for centuries. I have had enough attention on me, thank you very much.
I think people are looking out windows, not at them.
Still feels the same to me.
And I can see that.
You like it when humans look at your body and say, no, I'm only ogling your damn shirt?
I mean, it depends on the shirt.
It's uncomfortable. Anywho, if I'm having to do one of these introductions, I might as well get this out of the way first. I'm only looking for one thing in a relationship right now.
Hello, you are straightforward with it, and I like it. Romance?
No, not romance. I've been around the block a few times and had my fun. These days, I'm happiest watching from the sidelines. That said, I can't say I'm looking for anything too serious right now.
Fun only, huh?
Dang right. Oh, don't worry. It's nothing to be too intimidated by. There's so much to do in this world. So many views to see. Even just the simple joy of a night on the town. Yet here you are, taking a breather, same as me, but you haven't even had fun yet.
What are you suggesting?
I just want to see you live a little, that's all. Stop watching life pass you by. Enjoy yourself. Kiss someone. Kiss many someones. And then maybe, in between your adventures, you can come tell me about all the fun you're having.
You know what? We'll do safe options. Sounds great.
Over and out.
There we go. Cool. Can't do anything with the lights. Do anything with you again?
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
Magnus? Magnus up in the window.
Ah, here you are. You see, isn't this nicer, this meeting me here this way? I have to apologize for the way I acted before in the attic. I was unprepared. I was so surprised. It was quite shocking to see you there in space that is so private and usually so safe for me. Nobody comes there, you see. Truth be told, I quite like it that way, although it has been a fantasy of mine that you would come. Just not then. Not yet. We will get there, I think. I hope.
Won't come out there, let me see you.
No, this is for the best. Hello. I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. At your service.
Welcome to HVAC.
Well, hello there.
There is not much to say. Eyes, hands, and an AC vent. No notes.
But it mustn't be rushed. And I'm grateful that you understand that. Or at least that you honored my wishes, whether or not you knew why. I feel I should explain myself now that I finally have the opportunity to do it. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to face. Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
A lot? See.
Ah, and do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
We can cool down, feel better about life.
Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you.
But you're relaxing too.
I don't relax for myself. I can't. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts.
Oh my.
Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here, through the grates, because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts, and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin, and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own.
Why does this feel like a Spanish telenovela?
I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
So hot.
Hot? No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now. Ah, I see, hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy?
Yes, I do.
Of all the dreams I'd held of how this moment might have unfolded, that you would be attracted to me too was surely the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more. As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me, as though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy.
While being turned on.
I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down, I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this?
Okay, we're getting more into some other things here. Not sure I like the idea of controlling.
Perhaps you may, in time. But not to worry. It doesn't last. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power.
Ah, there it is. The power exchange.
You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own.
You tease.
I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay. I hope this is all right.
This is good. I like this. This is good. Interesting. My face is definitely dark. I think it's the light from outside. Ooh, excuse me. Tell you what, I'm gonna turn up my brightness on my lights here. Even some things out. That works better. Brighten my face down, but that'll work. This way I'm not shadowing myself.
How could you have? Until now, I haven't had the courage necessary to even show my face.
Brave enough now, and I
You
love it.
love it. Does that mean you love? But no, I dare not ask, and do not answer, please. Let us enjoy where we are, here, now. Let me care for you.
Care away.
I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me.
Promise I will. You haven't said too much.
Oh, I always feel I've said too much. Probably because so often I say nothing. But I appreciate your generosity. I'll speak with you again soon, yes? Yes?
Yes, indeed. Alright. I am completely spent. At this point that we are going to go upstairs, go to bed, and beginning a new day. But before though, I will take a small little break, bathroom and all that. So I'll be right back. Just a little bit. I'm actually going to put a pause on the game audio, and I will put on some music from the soundtrack. We'll be right back. And what a very nice timing that is for me to come back at. So, welcome back to Date Everything Coco. I have seen your stuff here, and yes, your sound alert did go off. It's just not on the right channel for you to hear it, but 24 months is absolutely nuts. 24 months, 2 whole years. That's nuts. That is just, you're nuts. I love it. Anyway, let us figure out more people that we need to do. So let's do David X and figure out. So Wendolyn, Kari Walgren. That voice. I like that. Okay. Likes transparency, hates baseballs. That figures. Okay. Ooh. Burton Rod being David Morales and Jackie Neal. They're more silly. Okay. Likes throwing shade, dislikes nighttime. That's got Hector being Christian Navarro. Complex taste, exquisite urine, and hates himself. Ooh, interesting complex. Who else do we have? We got Telly now. And Isaiah Robinson Smith did a fantastic job. He's definitely silly. He likes the attention, hates volume control. Makes sense. We got Luna being Shelby Young. Reloading the corridors, Scrouse upholders, and Celine. Typical. Maybe we'll go back to Luna. Go back to quite a lot of these people, I'll be honest with you. Who else have we found? We found Lyric, Ray Chase, okay. Definitely smarts, kind of saw that one coming. Words, and hates library finds. Let's see. Else? Anyone else? Nope. Alright, so. Plenty of windows, plenty of doors. TVs. Where else have we not gone? Cable. Well, it's just one of those things of, okay, where do we go from here? But I think that's what the rumors are for. So what's Skylar about here?
Hey, how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
That's in the window, sorry. Okay, I guess.
Better than awful. How about a nice menu?
Yeah,
I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Oh? Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
What about some features?
Oh, definitely. What's on your mind?
What should I be doing?
Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to awaken objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears.
Can a bad ending with someone lock me out of finding another?
No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single dateable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on.
Give me a hint, what's the instance?
Well, it'll be if you refuse to go on a certain subterranean quest. That's all I'll say. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Anything wrong with getting hate endings?
Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really. You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously. Even though it makes me happy, there's no pressure at all.
It's also cheating for it.
If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Should I leave the house?
You can leave the house at any time, but be forewarned. Doing that starts the end of your story, a point of no return. Unless, of course, you reload a save. Wink, wink.
Oh, I know when I'm ready to leave the house.
If you want the barest minimum of a good ending, I would shoot to get 100 specs points in any one attribute. Once you have that, you'll get some pretty good results. Any other questions about what you should be doing?
Good on strategy.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do the specs works?
Oh, sure, specs. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm, and sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get more specs?
Anytime there's a first-time change in relationship between you and a dateable object, you will be rewarded with 5 specs points in one attribute. Think of it as you growing in experience dating a vast array of personalities, each with something to give you. But don't think you can just keep switching between relationship statuses on the same object over and over again to get a lot of points. Only the first time there's a change from neutral will there be any specs awarded. Any other specs questions?
Specs choices and dialogue always good.
They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain specs dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible. No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a specs check. Any other specs questions?
I don't know which data will give specs points.
Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. Any other specs questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do the specs work? How do the collectibles here?
Collectibles are delectable.
Wish you guys could see how. I wish you guys could see how Magnus is right now because he is just curled up.
Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
What do they do?
They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the dateable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the Datadex sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions?
Any other?
A lot. Each dateable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33. That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
We got anything for
Well, of course, there's an achievement. What are you thinking, man? But
Of
honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
Can I get them on one playthrough?
No, unfortunately, that's not possible. At a minimum, it would take 3 whole playthroughs to find them all. Fortunately, New Game Plus tracks your collectible collecting progress. Any other collectibles questions?
Good on those.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
Nothing here.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
You love me.
Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Dating
My
objects.
favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore?
How do deviators work in the first place?
Vibrations.
That's it?
I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory? Not bad at all. It's just a model for how matter might be constructed. First theorized in the 1960s. Date Viator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe. Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
What is Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
Fuzzy silver lovely.
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Date Viators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little.
Okay.
What did you think about that? Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Oh my. I'm kind of into that. We're just gonna.
Skylar points to her own date viators and invites you to look closely. You see, there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these date viators running. It's not doing great.
This has suspension.
Ding ding! That's exactly the thing! It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief.
Okay.
I'm not. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. I can barely handle it.
Okay, so how can I help?
Just give it a little love. Anyway.
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
No problem.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
certainly something, isn't it? Tell you what, let's find out some things here. Coffee maker. Coffee maker. Let's go speak to the coffee.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kopi, happy to help. G'day.
Chad, we have ads coming up in 1 minute. So as far as design goes here, we have shoes, in this case being pitchers with some froth to it. Standard apron. Looks like other barista tools on the arms being, oh God, what is the term for those? Because it's definitely more Victorian era kind of thing. Basically, we got coffee cups on the sides of our arms there. The rest for shirt being what you would find cream in cappuccino for making designs. We have a grinder on the wrist. Looks like the rest of the skirt is built out of kind of the metal shell of a coffee maker, and the dials being a small little hat. Oh, and a coffee filter for the neck rings there. Hi, coffee maker.
I sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
We'll do a latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Tell me more about latte art. That's what it was. It was latte art on her shirt. My bad.
Oh, gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips. But probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it.
Is it called the Rosetta?
That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.
That's kind of cool. We talked with our boy in the trash. Where is...
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Bleep! Well, don't just stand there. Go get help!
Help, I am help.
Don't you bleep see that?
I don't bleep see what.
All that smoke! It's everywhere! And where there's smoke, there's bleep fire!
Not smoke. Dust motes floating ever so sweetly in ray of light.
Oh, is that what that is? Whoops. I guess I might be a little jumpy today. Bleep!
Maybe turn that off?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me just... Bleep!
Anytime now.
Blessed silence. You can finally hear yourself think again.
Got it. Alrighty then. Armo Alarm at your service.
So, with armor here, we look to be in the traditional firefighters here, except with a few exceptions being the sound holes on the arm and the bottoms here. Wiring running all the way along and around, as well as the detections of either fire or low battery chirps. The whistle for that looks like a two-top of some kind for covering the chest. And then where the hair is actually smoke, and the top being her helmet is an old style fire alarm bell. Nice.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Arma has gone through some trauma and might even have more in store for her. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with trauma, suicide, and other violent acts. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure.
Sometimes you just gotta work through it.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
You are absolutely. No, I'm okay with this.
On with the show.
What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma alarm at your service.
What? Hi. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what brings you around here?
You got 1 pint of grog. Nice. What's going on? Sorry, I forget names. Haley. What is going on, Haley? My apologies. It's just a name that I know you from. Otherwise, I will call you Fallacy, whatever we want to call you. Sorry, had to think for a minute. Anyway, I thought I heard a noise.
Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames. I've got to stay vigilant at all times.
What was that?
What was what?
Bip.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Stay vigilant.
Some people don't get how hard it is to have a job like mine. You have to be constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that something could be wrong. Bip! If I let my guard down, even for a second, this whole place could be turned to ash. I've seen it happen.
Discipline since purpose.
I appreciate that. It's a tough job, but I feel like it was what I was born to do. Anyhow, I ought to get back to it. Bip! Come on back soon and maybe we can do something together.
You take your leave.
Okay. Got 2 more to do. Who we got? Lamp? I love lamp.
For a moment, you wonder if your dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux.
Oh boy.
Yes!
So, overall appearance on this one, looking to be some floor stain lamps going up the sides here. Looks to be heels with a glow in the actual heel itself. Small set of be some sort of board shorts or some sort of boxer brief. Belt full of switches, and then crisscrossing LED strips going all the way up in through the chest, just being the lampshade. And then for the arms, we happen to have some very big light bulbs, complete with threaded screw. You'll be here. And then lighting ourselves all the way up with the shoulders being some G30 bulbs. And I can't quite tell what the choker's made out of, but then we also have the halos and a couple of rings, one being a light bulb, the other one looks to be some sort of a socket, I believe. let's lean into it. Hey.
Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
See that I'm live right now? Hello? Influencer?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful.
You're a bitch.
We don't use that word anymore.
Oh yeah? What do you call yourself?
We use the term influencer.
Influencer. Oh god, acronyms. What do we got?
Incandescent, naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
What in the hell is that? That sounds stupid.
Aw, and your voice sounds stupid. So I guess we're even.
You are a catty bitch.
Except that I am way more popular and successful than you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're not really even then, are we?
Guess not.
It is too late. Lux has already left the chat.
God help me, this has been absolutely probably a perfect game to stream. That's funny. So there's the other smoke one, okay. Curtains, wall. You know what, let's check back in on Penelope here.
Lucinda Lavish stands in your way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
All right.
Tell me your desires.
Or sensuality with you.
Come.
Don't have to ask me thrice.
I told you I would have something special for you. Something really special.
Oh, do tease.
I'm Lucinda Lude.
Oh my.
Hope you're ready. I put together a treat. Something outside the prying eyes of those who don't want to see us have a good time. It's a feature where you can hear anything you want from me, anytime you want.
Yeah.
As many times as you want.
Oh my. Where do we start?
Right this way. You can pick any option as many times as you like. So, what do you want to hear from me, sweetie?
Ooh. How many times do we want to go through this? Once on each at least, then we'll see what else that she comes up with.
There's no one I love more than you. You're my everything.
Hi.
It's a beautiful day to go for a jog, don't you think?
Let's run through it one more time.
Stay with me. Stay with me forever.
Hold me like a lawn chair.
It's a beautiful day to go for a jog, don't you think?
And we're done here.
Yeah, you look finished.
Oh my, keep going.
How was that? Did you have fun?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so glad to hear that, baby. Hopefully as glad as you were to hear me. Next time I see you, hopefully you'll like my surprise. Until then.
And we go back. Okay. Onwards to bed. Yeah, you know what? We got time enough for one more day here. I know that I spent a fair bit before break, so we're going to get through at least one more day here. Let's see who else we can find. Shall we now? You know what? We haven't done much in the downstairs bathroom here. Let's see what we got. Here? No. Sink? Sink.
You're back!
Oh, god damn it, Sinclair. Tell me your story.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Turkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
Okay. Shirley Temples were...
Devastatingly potent? Yes.
I was gonna say...
A recipe for disaster? I know. I shouldn't have indulged. I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll.
Oh no.
I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
Diplodocus berries?
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint. The headache medicine.
That sounds dangerous.
Oh yes, very. But good for headaches.
Until then, typical Friday night?
No! Not at all!
Right.
It was Thursday.
Yeah.
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town. Aimlessly, you see?
And?
And what?
I mean, I want to tell me your story.
Ah, yes. So you want me to continue. This was your meaning. Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you. Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks. And with 2 of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing.
Yeah?
Please try to stay on track. Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
Of course. What anyone might do.
I wandered down the alley and came to a door, lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. Although it could have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf.
That's not how this works.
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting. I'm sorry I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Okay.
They were business cards.
Which one?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
How the hell does an Ace of Spades end up as a business card?
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan.
Oh, that's even funnier, actually.
The owner's name is Ace. He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Ah. They shouldn't put that one.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again and we had a bit of a row and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt. Anyway, I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me.
And how do you figure that?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me.
Cursed out.
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort. And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Think about what you've done.
She wasn't above a bad pun.
You became a
And
sink?
then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
Do everything I can.
Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabond of the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
I think I know just the magnifying
He
glass.
stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Okay. You know what? Toilet.
There's a strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty.
So, I got Eminem out of nowhere here.
While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways. The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
Lil Crapper's the rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming or buzz about flow. You black his pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll, Jean-Luc Bissois, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, spitting more words than an ancient scroll.
Oh shit, son, that was dope.
Ugh, do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The Teepee Hippie. Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does.
So, outfit time. Toilets on the shoes here. It looks like kind of a baggy clothes, kind of like the jumps, the hammer pants. Jump pants, I think they were called back in the 90s. Anyway, flow valves going from belt to thigh. The outside. Interesting. I can't really quite tell what the outside looks like, but obviously on the shoulders here, we've got the back seat of the toilet. The seat being around the neck. A couple more pipes on the neck and necklace. The bobber and plunger here. Not the plunger. Plunger and the valve here. Being around the neck as well, and also as mic. Toilet paper roll for a bracer, and a brush head with a broken plunger on the head. Nice. Okay.
You come to hear his pizza, or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat.
I want to get to know you better.
To know me? To know me? This human thinks that they own me. There's always one thing on my mind, and always one thing only. I'm a rapper, the best you seen, a shining dream in porcelain. He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a party mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to appeal to the youth.
I'll be honest, these rhymes are actually kind of fire. Give me appeal to.
Man, you ain't the use. Get out of here. Lil Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? It hurts his image. If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face.
You calling me old?
Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone.
Want me to rap?
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
Excuse me.
Crap. Crapping. Short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn.
Interesting. I don't think people interpret that.
Jean-Luc makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith, eh? He is like Voltaire, French.
smarter than you. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume.
How am I gonna learn how?
Not from Lil Crapper.
Hmm?
Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you.
Any other way?
Enough! Lil Crapper can sense you are unable to hold back your passion for crap any longer. So, what do you think? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
Bold. Let's go.
You are wrong! Jean-Luc knows you. You are the Chatin, the kissless loser. You have enthusiasm for rap. Lil Crapper sees is but enthusiasm alone. She is not enough. The rapping, she comes from the heart, the deepest part of the system. Like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know the bit. You need to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Luc, let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these 2 gallon stallions? Go! Live a life worth rapping about!
I am sorry. I am hearing, at this rate, the French accent is so overdone that I am just hearing Monty Python with the French guard, the castle, the silly English Kniggets.
Return to Lil Crapper when you are ready.
Ow.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected.
Okay.
What you did not expect to see, however, was a 6-pack you could do your laundry on.
Oh my.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
What's wrong?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
You didn't have to do that for me.
It's my pleasure. Some might say that I saved your life.
What I have here?
Hey.
Tyrell. Okay. Outfit check. We've got the slides going on Fuzzy here. Pants out of towels. Obviously everything's kind of out of towels here. Can't quite tell what style the pants are in, to be honest. Bathrobe not in the front there. And then what else do we have? Regular bathrobe and kind of bit loose. Choker around the neck with the ring for a hand towel. And then for the hair is actually a fold towel on top of another rack. And then a couple of cuts into the hair itself. Nice.
Did you see that, dude?
Oh, and then one more thing for the on the hand there is actually a ring bar, but it's actually supposed to be a towel rack there. I also really like how the coloring of the palms versus the skin here is very realistic. You talking?
Tyrell shifts uncomfortably, seeming to address someone you can't see.
Ah, come on, man. I know I'm bombing.
He gives you a sheepish little smile.
Don't mind me. Just talking to my towel buddy.
Oh, buddy.
No, faster. Like towel buddy. Well, it's whatever I fold it up to be. But today, it's a swan.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
Like that.
I can get a bit bored is all. Yeah.
You and Tyrell look at each other, neither of you speaking. The silence is long and awkward.
Come here often?
Yeah, it is a bathroom.
Right. I'm coming off a bit dry, aren't I?
You just seem nervous.
I seem that way because I am. Can I just start again?
He extends his hand to you, and when you take it, he gives it a firm, confident shake.
I'm Tyrell. If you got a spill, call me and chill.
Think of that on your own?
It's just something I'm workshopping. Ugh, I'm trying too hard. I tend to do that. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
Clean, what am I like?
Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. And not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do.
Work all you care about?
I mean, who doesn't?
Big
There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay. I had 2 more charges. Power. And no. We do these lights, or is this also Lux?
Oh, look! The NPC is back again.
Excuse you, I'm main character energy here.
Oh, that's cute. There's one of you in this house, and there's like, what, 16 of me or some shit? Anyway, why are you here?
Damn, I can just be rude with Lux. Jesus. Saying hi to my friend.
Great, see you around. Bye.
Damn. That's funny. Big timer knife? Knife?
You find Daisuke where you left him last time, staring intently at dishes on the table.
Never mind this Daisuke.
Unlike the last time, however, he has a list in one hand.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I need to record this. Sorry about that. Just need to send that to my brother. All right. Hard to work, I see.
Not hard enough. There's much to do, and my injuries have slowed me down. In addition to inventory and keeping track of all the dishes, I am also in charge of deliveries throughout the home. Unfortunately, I am unable to do much in my current condition. I prefer to work alone, but an assistant would be invaluable in this moment.
Let me help. My fault, got hurt.
You wish to right this wrong? Good. I have preparations I must first finish, but return to me again and I will give you instructions on delivery. In the meantime, perhaps you can help me wash these dishes.
Not with dishwashing.
Dishy? I trust no one but myself with such precious items. Unfortunately, I must trust you with them for now. Do not disappoint me. Please begin then.
You pick up the dishes and begin to wash. As you work, you feel Daisuke's eyes boring holes into you. It makes you feel...
nervous.
You treat the dishes with such care. It is beautiful to see. Perhaps trusting you was not the worst decision.
You managed to finish washing the dishes without further incident.
Well done. This may not be the disaster I assumed. When next we meet, you will assist me with deliveries. Be prepared.
I will do whatever it takes to make it right.
complete these deliveries, and all will be well once more. Leave me now. I must review orders and inventory. Farewell.
Alright, that is it as far as this day goes, and as far as stream goes here. We are going to raid on out, and I know exactly where we're going. Because of course, why wouldn't we? So, let me do a save here, so that I can show you guys. Yes, we have indeed saved, and we are going to go back out to the main menu. But I am going to cut out the audio for the game, so this way it's not too annoying. At least on your guys' end, it's still coming through on my headphones, but we are going to go and raid on out into our friend. Because who didn't see this one coming? Anyway, I got 2 raid messages here for you. If you happen to have a subscription, go ahead and use that second one. If you do not, you may use that first one there. And let's go ahead and let just these copied. Again, I thank everyone who came out, those who chatted, those who lurked. And yeah, no, I'm going to be going on vacation. Excuse me, here for the next week or so. I am going to be, out until, let's see, let's think about the 25th or so. So that's probably when I'll come back. If not the 25th, then I'm looking at the 1st. And that all depends on some other activities that I got going on. So we will see about that. But other than that, I wish you guys a wonderful time. And I am going to, we'll go right into V. V is doing a 24-hour stream because they have the ability for doing so. And yeah, so that is where I'm going to leave you guys. And I have no proper outro for any of this. I'm just trying to make this up as I go along. Let's go have a good time. Let's go say hi to V. Right?